Welcome back. Welcome back. Matt and Slim are here. We are talking about the most surprising things we've seen so far about roughly 3 weeks into the NBA season. There's been a lot of surprises. There's been stuff that was good, like good surprises, and really bad surprises for certain teams and fan bases. But we're just going to get right into it. I'm going to say some. Slim's going to say some. We don't know how long this is going to go. But if we don't say what you're most surprised about so far, leave it down in the comments and we will respond. Make it as like if it's a forum on Reddit. We want to have everyone commenting. But obviously, I think the first one, probably the most surprising out of everything, is how good Tyrese Maxey has looked so far. He has been balling. We're recording this the day after he just dropped 50. And honestly, the Sixers as a whole. Go ahead. Oh,
keep it going.
The Sixers as a whole have looked great. They're 8-1 at the time of recording this. The Maxey or the Harden trade has worked out great for them because, that's fire. That's heat. But yeah, the Maxey trade or the Harden trade has worked out great for the Sixers so far. I haven't tuned in really to watch them as much as I would have liked. I watched them a little bit, and I don't really know how much of an impact of like Rocco and Batum and them are all having. But Maxey has been rebounding really well for a guard, considering he's not the biggest by any means. He's averaging 7 assists a game, and he's also scoring 25 plus points. That the evolution of his game since this Harden trade is gone has been the most blessing thing the Sixers could have asked for. And I honestly think so far, obviously it's not the playoffs and they got to get to the conference finals at some point with this core, I guess you could call it. But right now they look, honestly, they could be the best team in the East. I still would put Boston over them, but that's it. I have them over Milwaukee right now. They have looked great.
Dude. Oh my. Tyrese Maxey is the franchise. Did you see Joel Embiid's tweet?
Yeah.
He was just glorifying the young cat, just saying like we are ready. And I think that Tyrese Maxey now having that space now that Harden is gone has the room to get Philly a championship. And Nick Nurse may get coach of the year, in my opinion, because of how well the system is running, and this is about to be his first year in Philly.
Yeah, I mean, I think if Philly can keep the 1 seed through the whole season and they get the 1 seed by like a couple games, I don't see how Nick Nurse doesn't win it. Obviously, the Sixers been good in the regular season for the last 7 years, basically. But
whoa, slow down, gang. If you're liking this content here, I really appreciate it if you'd like, comment, and subscribe. It's free. It takes 0 seconds. I make sure to like, comment, and subscribe to all the creators I like watching because I know it makes a huge difference for them, just like it makes for us. Stick with us. TOT Faithful, we love you guys. Please like, comment, subscribe, and check out more videos.
The difference in being the 1 seed and being in that teetering 2-3 range with this core, and especially being a first-time head coach, one of your star players is now gone, but you got everyone just stepping up. Pat Bev has been great for them. Maxey, again, has just everything he's doing, he just looks way more polished and like mature as a basketball player, which you don't really get until you had a couple really good seasons. And this is his first one. He looks way more polished than a lot of guys that I consider like top tier guards. Like he looks more polished than like my favorite player in Darius Garland. Like he looks legit. And I'm really happy for Maxey because we are huge fans of Maxey over here, but Sixers as a team, fuck them. But Maxey,
yeah. Get well, Kelly Oubre.
Facts.
Sorry to hear about that. That was wild, but I think Philly loves Kelly and just loves the embrace of just the guys. Even Batum and them coming in, I feel like they already fit well within the culture. And they got that dub for Kelly. So get well, Kelly. Just wanted to say that.
Yeah, facts. That's scary shit.
Yeah.
Let's go to a different surprise. My second big surprise of the season. I have 3 main ones but the T-Wolves. They've beaten the Nuggets. They've beaten the Celtics. Seems like they've beat just about everybody. And as much as I hate Rudy Gobert, I might be a believer in this team. He normally just tempers my expectations down to 0. I might be a believer. Anthony Edwards is honestly, besides someone on the Cavs, my favorite player in the NBA. He might, like right now, He's like, I love LeBron right now, but Anthony Edwards, what he's doing, he's talking shit. He's
He
just
is
doing
prime time.
everything right now. Like he's
He is
just like,
prime time.
I watch Timberwolves games now. I never really watch them. Like I watch Timberwolves games when I don't have money or anything on it. Like it's the T-Wolves have looked great. They've beat the league's best. And I don't know if I'm ready to put them past Boston or Denver, but as a team, I think like they're in that like tier 2 of Western Conference or Eastern Conference teams, like of like contenders, really. Like they're in that tier 2 for me.
100%. 100%. I agree. And I'm excited to see if what's gonna happen when Ja comes back with Minnesota in the West. You know, I don't know if Ja is gonna have an impact on the.
You think
on
the Grizzlies are
Timberwolves.
going to come and steal their spot?
Good,
Yeah, I don't know. I think they're going to be too far behind.
but
They're 2 and
because
8.
then you give Desmond Bane been going crazy.
I'm not saying, yeah, obviously that they're on my list. I said they stink. They stink without John. The whole narrative has been that they've been
You
good.
spoiling it. You spoiling it. Don't spoil it.
No, it's fine. We can switch to it. Unless you want to touch back on the T-Wolves a little bit. Like I just think we'll wrap up the T-Wolves quickly. Like Jaden McDaniels been balling, obviously defensive stopper. Karl Anthony Towns in spurts has been really good. Rudy Gobert, as much as it pains me to say, has been the highest graded defensive player in the league, which I just can't believe. But stats, I guess, don't lie.
I feel like Anthony Edwards should get his own video.
We're doing a T-Wolves video in the near future for sure.
For sure.
Just did a film breakdown on them. Sorry to interrupt you. Film breakdown popping up top
right there. But or wherever. But I think Ant can be MVP soon,
Absolutely.
very soon. And the next Mr. Triple Double. I think he can easily give you 35, 10, and 11. Easy.
Let me pull up his stats right now. I want to see what he's actually averaging. I have him score, I think, 20 plus in some futures thing for him to score a certain amount of points. I think it's 26 or more.
Shout out to Mike Conley.
Facts.
Mike Conley is a dope vet to have. He'd be a dope vet to have.
That's what I'm saying. The T-Wolves are also built. Like, what have I said multiple times about, and we're going to get to the next team, but I've said multiple times for younger teams to really take the next step, you have to be surrounded by, it has to be a 50-50 split between veteran role players and young guys. Young guys can't just pick up stuff from playing as much as you can learn from seeing the vet be on the floor with you and be like, you got to go there, attack this. Like that helps so much. And like, that's why we see teams like the Kings take a jump or the Cavs take a jump or the Thunder, who don't really have as many vets, but like Shea is kind of a vet and he played with vets when he was younger. So like Shea's getting to that point. Like he's an older guy, so to speak, in comparison to the rest of his team. But yeah, I mean, the T-Wolves having Cat, who's been in the league for a while, Conley, who's been in the league a while, playing good ball forever, it seems like. Anthony Edwards and Jaden McDaniels are young. They need those kind of pointers. Kyle Anderson, like they have rotation guys that make plays. And I think that's what's important. And I think obviously Anthony Edwards being him is a big part of it.
That guy for real. A-Town. Go Dogs. A lot of folks was hating on the Dogs. I see that we ranked number 2 because of Michigan, but we not even gonna talk
Michigan
about
took the one. Fuck Michigan.
So go Dogs. I heard somebody say Ole Miss to be favored. Man, y'all got blew out the water.
But no way they're in there. But yeah, my third team, honestly, probably not the most surprising to me personally, but it's definitely been a surprise to everyone else. It's the Houston Rockets. Started 0-3, 6-game win streak right now at the time of recording. They're just playing good ball, man. That
boy Ime Udoka, and I heard
we said this all offseason. We did like 2 videos on the Rockets too.
Bro. And it turned out to be facts. And then I heard somebody say that he really instills in them to be focused on defense and having that everybody work together like a machine so that they can get buckets in transition. And they just got plenty of guys that are solid. And the vets that they got over there. Speaking of what we just got done talking about,
Exactly.
Fred VanVleet, Jeff Green, you know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man.
Yeah. Because that's the difference, right? Now you have a Jeff Green. Now you have a Fred VanVleet. Now you have a Dylan Brooks, as much as I dislike him. You
And he
have
going
those-
crazy. He's leading. I heard he's leading the league in 3-point percentage, shooting like 56% from the.
There's
from,
no
from
way
the
I'm looking
perimeter.
at
Look it up right now. Look it up right now. Right now.
shot.
Look it up right now. Guess what?
Yeah,
People-
he's 16 of 30 on the year, 53.3%. I don't know if that's leading the league, but that's damn good.
Hey, I'm great at what I do. First of all, two.
True.
That's big time, and that's what I was trying to tell y'all when Memphis let him go. I'm like, that was silly. Everybody was like, man, what are you talking about? What are you talking about? He's a lot of people been hating on Dylan Brooks, but now he's in Houston. Now he has the right system around him that has, bro, they have a center that is going to be.
Let me talk. Can I talk some
Okay,
good?
I know.
I really wish Finn was here because he'd be cheering me all. Gotta talk about Sengun.
Yeah, for sure. But go ahead, bro.
This guy is averaging 19.4, 6 assists, and 8.2 rebounds. He's literally like, I don't know if I'm not tuned in with a ton of Rockets fans. I don't know if people call him Baby Jokic, but that's what I call him. He's different. He is special, man. I love Sengun, and he has played great for them. Like the Rockets just have this, like, they have that blend of young and old where they're going to be competitive in every single game. They're the 4 seed right now. And I think when Amen Thompson comes back and is healthy, he might be back at the time of uploading this, but I think once he gets back, then you got guys like Jabari Smith taking a step. Obviously, Jalen Green's been great. Obviously, I don't really love him either, but Fred VanVleet, like, you don't have to, the vets don't have to be overly great for a young team to be successful, but they just have to have impact. And I think that's what Fred VanVleet and Dylan Brooks have done for the Rockets. For the most, that's like, I don't know. I don't think the Rockets are like contenders or anything like that, but I think they're going to be competitive in every game. And I think that's all you could ask for. It's taking a jump as a young team. You want to go from being in the like lottery to being in that, like, oh shit, we can actually maybe sneak into the offs here a little bit.
100%. I think they're kind of in that same position that Sacramento was in last season after being in a similar rebuild
I don't know if they'll make
situation.
that kind of jump, but like I can see the future getting there.
Yeah. Not immediately. Like I don't know how many games they'll win this season, but I think they have the talent, and it may take a couple more years, maybe.
Yeah, I think it'll definitely take time. You gotta let the guy. They're still so young, but
I like Tari Eason too.
He's been balling, man. They're young, they're fun. I'm gonna definitely tune into a little more Houston Rockets basketball for sure. But my last one, kind of, I don't know if it's a surprise, but Dallas has got it figured out, I think. They're getting.
I'm glad you had that on your list, bro. This is a great list. Great list.
Yeah, I mean, Dallas 8-2 right now, tied for first in the West. Luka and Kyrie have it figured out. They're still defending well enough to win, but they're also dropping 130 points. So just like, yeah, sure. Luka, you want 35? Kyrie, you want 22? Derrick Jones Jr., you want to make a couple corner threes?
And I saw that the other night. I was like, I'm so glad that he works well in their system and they're really utilizing him. Shout out to Jason Kidd. And y'all know that I'm very fond of the young cat, Derek Lively, putting his heart out there on the floor and anchoring the guys together to stay consistent and attack the basket and shoot from a high percentage, man. I heard Luka was shooting like 70% from the field. What?
Against he dropped what? I don't know. He was 17 of 21 versus the Clippers. 17 of 21, like 40 points or something like that. Like,
that's crazy.
Like, just shooting that percentage, one, let alone, is insane. Against Kawhi and Paul George is even more insane. But yeah, like the Mavs, they seem to have figured it out to me, and I'm really glad because I love seeing Luka in the playoffs. Kyrie's my guy too. And also, fun fact, I was watching the Mavs the other night when they were playing the Clippers. No idea Dante Exum was still in the league. No idea. I'm honestly shocked he is, but still in the league, playing solid. He had a couple good possessions for him. He actually had a good game, but yeah, that's really my whole list. I mean, there's some other things, but not anything like those. Would you have any surprises so far, or no? Or did I come-
I agree with all of yours. I feel like that would have been my list, to be honest, not the cap, man.
Yeah. The last one I have on here, we can do it or just do whatever. I guess you could say Cam Thomas has kind of been a surprise. I know Finn probably wishes he was here for this, but we knew Cam Thomas was buckets. I think he's kind of surprised everyone else at the consistency he's doing it with. Obviously, he shoots a ton of field goal attempts, but he's been getting buckets. So I don't want to touch too much on it, but I think he's been a surprise for like fans around the league being like, oh, who's getting buckets? Cam Thomas is getting buckets.
Dennis Schroeder in Toronto.
Yeah, he's been great for them too. He's been really good. He's like kind of revitalized that offense a little bit. And Scotty Barnes has been solid. Their just record is still 500 classic Raptors.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, let us know in the comments if we missed anything super surprising. This is probably coming out on the 15th. So if there's something that goes crazy in the next 2 days, hey, let us know. But like, comment, subscribe. We'll see you guys next time. Peace.